everyone, Kiki here. Welcome back to my channel. We are here today for a little bit of makeup. All the years of doing my channel, I don't think I've ever done a full makeup routine. I've done little quick ones, but I figured this would be fun. I absolutely love makeup, and you guys are always asking me on Instagram what I'm using. So today is the day. We're gonna do a little get ready with me, little chit chat, yes. But let's get started. In my opinion, the most important thing on my face when I do my makeup is brows. It makes or breaks your makeup. When I go to photo shoots and they barely touch my brows, I'm like, but I've been using this pencil forever. This is the NYX Eyebrow Powder Pencil. I'm using the color Espresso. I've legitimately been using this for years. It's less than $10. I think it's ridiculous that a lot of these brands charge upwards of $30 for a pencil. I'm sure they're very nice, but it's just not worth it in my opinion. When there's products just as good at a fraction of the price. I really just follow the line of my brow and then I clean it up later. So if it looks a little crazy now, trust the process, trust the process. Then I go in and clean them up. I've been using this forever. This is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the color NW40. I just love the consistency of this. And cleaning up your brows comes in clutch as well if you're in between waxes. It just covers those little straggling hairs right on up. Looks good to me. I know some people do their foundation and stuff before the brows. I just don't like that. Now moving on to face. It has been a minute since I bought an actual foundation. I've talked about this before. This is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. It's a tinted hydrating gel cream. So it's basically, I guess, like a tinted moisturizer. The amount of times I have purchased this is probably the only foundation ever in history of me doing makeup that I purchased more than once. Right now, since it's December, I'm like losing my color from summer. So I'm kind of in between. I use the color Terra and Chestnut. The directions say it's best to apply it with hands. I just hate getting my hands dirty. This is kind of a lot. I think I used a little too much product, but that's okay. And then I'm going to go in. This is my favorite brush ever. This is from Real Techniques. I'm sorry. I think they make the best brushes like ever. I'm just gonna moisturize this. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I'm just gonna buff this baby in. Take this onto the lid. And I should have disclosed as well, obviously I am not a professional. I am not a makeup artist. This is just what works for me and my needs. I think I do a pretty good job though, because sometimes I do my makeup for photo shoots because I don't trust people to do my makeup. Y'all know how it is. First time I let somebody do my makeup for a photo shoot, they were like, okay, no brows, no foundation, minimal concealer, strong blush. I was literally sitting there with straight up blush and like Vaseline on my lips and I looked ridiculous. So I was like, never again. So if I'm allowed to, I just do my own makeup. And when I show up, makeup is always blown away. They think I look amazing. So I think I do a pretty good job because y'all will not have me out here looking like a clown. See how it's just so skin-like? If I was really stepping out, I would bring it down to the neck, but it's just not that serious today. Kind of overdue for a mustache waxing, but that's all good. But yes, I absolutely love that. I started using Bare Minerals a few years ago when I started to struggle with my skin. On to concealer. Right now for concealer, I either do the Bare Minerals Bare Skin, or if I'm really stepping out, I'll do the Tarte Shape Tape. Now this is really like heavy duty. This is more so lightweight. This is like my skin tone right now though. So it's really not going to brighten up. I'm gonna pass on that today. I guess I need to go shopping. I got so light so quickly and nothing is my color. This is so heavy. I just do a drop under the eye. I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Just dab that baby out. This is just like an initial conceal. And then I do bring it up on the lid as well. I kind of use it as my primer. I like to make sure my lids are nice and even. Then I go in, this might be a little too light. Go in with a big dab. I used to bring my concealer like all the way down here, but it's just not that serious. And then I do one like right in the middle on the Cupid's bow, on the chin, and like ever so slightly in the middle. I used to buy the beauty blenders, but I'm sorry. $20 per beauty blender? They need to cut it out. I'm sorry. It's just not worth that price point for me. The Real Techniques one work just as good for a fraction of the price. Like I can get an entire variety pack for $20 and I get them from Target. Now onto the lid, lighten it up a little bit. These are the products that I've been using for years because it works. I know there's a lot more new stuff out there. I just feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? I am experimenting with powders though. Like I have not found a powder that just like blows me away. I always go back to the Laura Mercier, but yes, come on. Come on, blends me out. That's it, that's it. Listen, I gotta hype myself up. Then I just take my foundation brush again and make sure there's like no harsh edges because that is always ugly. Comes to the powder, I have to be quick because I don't like, if I wait too long, the concealer will sit in this little wrinkle under my eyeballs. Well, we don't want that. So let's move on to powder. And I use a few different things. Right now, I always just go back to the Laura Mercier. I have the translucent and medium deep. Is it the best? I don't know. I mean, it works. And where's my beauty blender? I have to move quickly, hello. Don't be rude. Oh, here we go. I'm just gonna take a dab of my powder and go under the eye. Now, I don't do a full-on bake like years ago, how people used to completely bake, but I need to do a light baking under my eye, like a toasting. Otherwise, I get creases. Like this is the best for me. And I also just take this onto the lid because my lids crease as well. Yes, so press it in. Then while I do my eyes, I'm just going to put extra in the corner and let that sit for a minute. It just prevents creasing. All right, while that sets, I'm going to move to eyes. I rarely do eyeshadow. If I do, I just do a little darkening like in my crease because I'm not good at eyeshadow. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And I feel like when I do it, it like ages me. It just doesn't always look flattering when other people do it on me. So I just like to keep it simple and like a bright eyeshadow type look. So I just picked this up at Sephora. This is the Fenty Snap Shadow Palette. Amazing, like no fallout. I don't think I've ever had a shadow that has no fallout. And it's so pigmented. I just like to go in my crease and just like, oh, see, whew, that's dark. This brush might be a little too fluffy for my crease, but I just like to stay in the corners and be very light-handed in the crease area. I don't know, as I get better at it, I might get a little more adventurous with the shadow or find what works for my eye shape, but this is where I stay, right here. That is so pigmented. I just like dabbed it in. Oh my gosh, and I'm being super light-handed. Yes, 10 out of 10 recommend. Like just like a nude color on the lid. I should probably be using a flat brush for this, but hey, there's barely anything there. That's just how I get down. That's just how I get down. I'm going to sweep off this under eye. Then I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier powder. Then I just pat in the powder. This is a new kind of technique that I've learned. I used to brush it on. Then I saw a makeup artist saying, you're not doing anything by doing that. It's just like moving your makeup around. So just like dabbling and tapping it in to set. Much better, much better. Now for blush, blush has been a game changer for me. I didn't really start using blush until this last year. Right now I'm using the Rare Beauty. This was gifted to me and I was like, oh, I'll test it out and see how I like it. And I actually love it. I think cream blush works way better than powder because powder, it don't be doing it for me. And it's a game changer. Like it just like wakes up your face. I don't know how to explain it, but blush just like brings life back to your face. I do like to put a little bit on my nose. Is that weird? I don't care. For you guys, for y'all, I'm gonna do a lash. I rarely do lashes unless it's like me going to an event or me really stepping out at night. I'm gonna go in, these are Ardell 424 Naked Lashes. I get these from Target. This is my favorite brand of lash and they come in a pink box. I don't know, the big, huge, fluffy ones are just not for me. Like I feel like, I don't know if I have small eyes, but it just like weighs down my eye and I just be looking crazy. I use the Duo. I'm waiting for this to dry. I'm gonna go in with some mascara. Right now I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I do wanna get better at lashes, I'm not gonna lie. I either wanna get better at lashes or start to get my lashes done like the other girls. Y'all let me know what y'all do down below. Is getting your lashes done like worth it? Because it's a steep price. But I keep seeing the girls that actually have the lash extensions and they always look so good. Like lashes on itself, like lashes by themselves just elevate your look and makes you look so effortlessly beautiful, even if you don't have a face on, which is what I love. This is always where I fail. All right, come on. I'm screaming at how easy that just was. I swear it is never that easy. This is usually like a 20-minute ordeal for me. All right, here goes lash number 2. Nice. See, they're just like they're very subtle. I like it. All right, I'm gonna set my brows. I typically have been using the Great Lash, this clear mascara, but I saw this in Target and I was like, why not? It's by NYX and it's called the Brow Glue. I don't know, there's not a huge difference between the two. The Brow Glue is definitely like thicker than the mascara, but it just like allows you to comb through your brows and have them look a little more realistic. Adds some shine and some shape to them and sets them in place. Hello. As far as lips, I don't know. It's gonna depend on what I put on. I just picked up this lip gloss by Fenty. I was using their regular one, their first version that has the glitter. This is their Glass Bomb Cream in the color Fenty Glow. And this is the lip gloss I've been searching for years because I just want a gloss that's like my lip color. No glitter, just like a shiny, like it's not super pigmented. There's no like glitter. I could use a lip liner with this. Best gloss I've ever purchased. As far as setting sprays, people are raving about the Rare Beauty one. I'm not sure I see it for it. Let me try it again. Came out really good. I'm going to straighten. I have like this straight bob on right now that's like crusty and I need to straighten it. So let me turn on my straightener. All right, it has been a minute since I straightened anything. Woof. So I'm just gonna do a quick pass over this bob. Yeah, I'm not feeling this straight. So I'm gonna go in with my crimper. This is by Bedhead. Just to give it a little bit of life. It's just feeling very, very boring. This is where we're at as far as hair, but that is all for today. Do I have to do like glamour shots like the beauty girls? Let's do it!